How's it going, everybody? Nerd Rock here, and welcome to another episode of Salt. I am really excited to record today for a multitude of different reasons. First of which is you should be noticing now, hopefully, that my voice sounds just a bit different. I went ahead and bought a new microphone. My other microphone was great. It was a Blue Yeti, but I'm almost positive that mine was a bit defective, as I had to have my system volume set to 1 in order for it to not be clipping. So went out and got myself a new mic. I'm going to see if the folks at Blue will fix my old one. Just that way, you know, it's always good to have another mic. But I did my research and I found a mic made by Shure. It's the Shure PG42. And so far, I'm really, really excited to be using it. It's got a lot of great features. I'll talk a little bit about this just because it's on my mind right now. I was researching. It came down to between the Blue Spark and the Shure PG42. And obviously, I ended up choosing the Shure. I was also looking at the Rode Podcaster, but I'm kind of partial to condenser mics. I don't know why. There's something so warm and nice about them, so I decided to stick with the condenser mic. And the reason I went with the Shure over the Blue Spark is because the Blue Spark, they both have microphone output, so you can like use it as a sound card. Essentially, you just plug your not microphone outputs. I'm sorry. They both have headphone outputs, so you can just plug your headphones right into the mic. The difference is, with the Blue Spark, it's a proprietary cable. And you can actually plug your headphone into the cable. And I'm not a big fan of that, because if something happens to the cable, you know, I'd have to order a new cable online, and it's just a whole thing. Whereas the Shure, it's an actual port on the outside of the mic. And I gotta tell you, they both sounded great from as far as I could tell from demos on YouTube. But I gotta tell you, now that I actually have the mic here, this is a really, really well-made mic. It's got a lot of neat features on it. It's got an attenuation switch, which is really useful for me because I have a very loud voice. The other thing it has is it actually has a dial to balance the monitoring of your voice and the system sounds, like your computer sounds, which is pretty unique. The Blue Yeti didn't have that. So I'm really, really digging that. And I guess I won't really know fully how much I like it till I actually sit down and mix down the episode. But so far, I'm really, really loving it. So let's go ahead and just start sailing out here. So that's that. Hopefully my voice sounds better than it did before. It might be hard to hear the difference because they're both very good microphones, but I really, really am happy with this one. It also comes with a nice little shock mount I have it mounted on a boom mic stand, and it fits a lot better than my other one did. And I have a feeling as episodes go on, the sound will probably improve as I learn to work with the mic a little bit more. But I wanted to get, you know, an episode out today. I usually actually try to make my Salt episodes on Saturdays, but this week and last week they're going to be Sunday episodes. We'll see if I can get back to Saturday next weekend. So let's get to some Salt news. If you guys have read the dev blog, there's some really, really cool work going on for the next update that we're going to see. And that is just, I'm just so excited about it. There's going to be a dialogue system where if you meet NPCs, they're going to be able to, like, you know, actually have some sort of discussion with you and you'll respond in some sort of generic fashion. Kind of hard for me to explain exactly what it was. You'd be better off going and actually reading the dev blog to see what I'm talking about. But there's going to be things like directional cues, like NPCs will tell you where you can maybe find a merchant or where you can find other stuff, and that's phenomenal. That's exactly like a perfect thing for this game. What else was on there? There's going to be resource cues. So if you see an island that looks like it has a lot of trees, you'll be more likely to see logs on the ground and stuff like that, which obviously just fits perfectly. And another really, really exciting thing, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be into this, is that it seems like they're working with a modeler now, so that the models for the pirates and maybe some of the other things in the game might change. At first, I was a little disheartened to hear about this, just because I've kind of grown attached to the way the pirates look in the game. But after looking at the guy's work, and I found out through somebody, you know, got to see some of this guy's work, his past work prior to working on Salt, and his work has been awesome. So I'm definitely excited to see what he's going to do with the Salt models. And yeah, I think that was the majority of the stuff that was talked about in the dev blog, and I'm just really stoked about it. Let me know what some of the features that you guys are looking forward to seeing. Because I know for me, the directional cues and the resource cues, that's a big thing for me because, you know, I like exploring, but it's having some idea of where to go is going to be good. Let's just leave it at that. I'm hoping that this island here has statues on it. I know the last episode I ended knowing exactly where one of the islands with statues was going to be, but in between then and now, I decided to just kind of aimlessly sail around, which probably wasn't the best of choices. So hopefully we could find another statue around here. The thing is, I didn't have much time to do too much planning this episode because I had to. I didn't really have to, but I chose to go out and get this new mic today. So couldn't really make this one a 6-hour episode. So it's just going to be me kind of walking around and talking. And if we're lucky, we'll find a statue. That would be great. But yeah, we don't have much else to do besides get the statues and start summoning these bosses. So hopefully it won't be too tough finding a statue island. But we could just talk about some of the stuff that's been going on with me. I'm desperately trying to find some new games to play. I'm sure some of you have seen I posted a Savage Lands video. And I am loving that game so far. I'm even tempted. I was talking to Will Game for Beer about this. We're both loving the game so far. We're tempted to put up a lot of videos a week. And I'll probably be doing about 2 videos a week of that just because it's new. And then I'll probably settle down to 1 a week. That's the same way I did Salt. Like, the thing is with new games is that you're excited, so you want to play them a lot, right? But I don't want to get to a point where I have nothing else to do in the game. So it's always good to get back to 1 a week before you play out a game. I purchased Medieval Engineers, and that game is really cool, but at the stage it's at right now, there's not much I could do with it for me. Like, I saw BOO's doing a series on it, but he's a builder, so, like, it's great for him. He could just sit and build cool-looking stuff. For me, there's not really much I could do other than download pre-made structures and just kind of hurl things at him and watch them break, which might be fun for one video, so maybe I'll do that, but it's not going to be good for more than that. So still on the lookout for some other appropriate games to do. But I'm kind of very picky about what I do on YouTube because in the past I've started things and then not finished them, and that's not really a habit I want to continue with. Oop, fell down. So I'm going to try to be very choosy with what I do. I still got to finish up my Shadow Warrior series. There's not too much interest in that, and to be honest, I don't really blame everybody. It's just a first-person shooter, but I've been enjoying playing it, so I want to see that through. I got a few episodes of that. I'm going to be uploading soon. I've been doing a lot of work on changing my thumbnails for these videos. I wanted to try to, you know, kind of kick it up a notch, as I've gotten quite a few more subs since I started my Salt series. So maybe I can, you know, try to make my channel look a bit more professional. And if anyone out there is listening and is an artist and is interested in contributing some stuff, helping me out, that would be really cool. Just shoot me a message or just throw a comment down below, and that would be great. You know, I'll of course give you a shout out and put you in my about page. But otherwise, I will just be sticking to trying to do it myself, which means it'll be okay. Not a very artistic guy, but I try. What can I say? Doesn't look like we're going to find a statue on here, but we'll keep looking around anyways. Maybe we can get to the top and find some high bloom flowers. This game has gotten quite a bit more difficult since losing Blinky's map. Unfortunately, we're not on the default seed, so even when the default seed is remapped, we'll still be kind of on our own here on Peg Leg. So if any of you guys on Peg Leg have found some new coordinates since the update, please let me know. It will help me quite a bit. Oh, I can't get up here. Do I have my mountain climbing boots on? I don't. What am I doing? Get on those climbing boots. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. There's like a fish I'm pretty sure you can catch that helps you climb. And there's a rope now I heard you can get that makes it easier to climb. So that will be great to get eventually. But in the meantime, we do have these climbing boots, and they're great. We just really need to find a statue this episode. Might not be possible. There are some things I wanted to mess around with as far as ship decorations, though. If any of you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Will Game for Beer made a houseboat in his latest episode, and it's really, really awesome. So definitely go check that out. And if by some chance any of you guys watching this have not checked out his channel or subscribed to him, go ahead and do that, because believe me, it will make his day. He has far better content than someone with his number of subscribers would normally have. So go ahead over to his channel and check out his stuff. He's got great stuff. And yeah, go subscribe. You don't hear me recommend too many other people's channels, though there are quite a bit of other good YouTubers I know of, but he could really use the bump right now, and his content is very, very good. So go check it out. And yeah, we've been doing a lot of collab stuff, me and him, because we have some great chemistry together, and we have a great time recording. So, you know, we were talking that we were a little worried about doing too much stuff together. But the truth of the matter is like we enjoy it so much that we're probably just gonna keep doing it. So expect to see more of that stuff. Hopefully, you guys have been watching our Ostrich Island series, which is just unbelievably great. I had such a great time making those videos, and I think they came out just wonderful. He should be re-uploading. We found out something interesting about YouTube. So any other fellow YouTubers watching this is some good information for you. We found out that if you upload something set to private and then unprivate it later, it will in fact not show up in people's feeds. I don't know if that's all the time or if it's just something that could happen, but that definitely happens. So you're going to see him re-uploading his Ostrich Island video, his newest one, because I don't think anyone's seen it besides us, me and him. And that video is just amazing. One of the most amazing editing jobs I've ever seen. So once you see that pop up, definitely go check that out. And once it's up, maybe I'll link to it in the description of this video in case any of you guys want to check it out right now, because that video is just amazing. Oh man, I don't think there's any statues here. We're gonna have to hop back onto a ship and go exploring some more. So yeah, if you guys know any other great games, please let me know, because I'm really on the lookout for some other ones. There's a game I was looking at, and I can't believe it's another zombie survival game, but a viewer, I think his name was Hal Pearson or something, he was telling me, go check out Survive the Nights, and I did, and that game looks like it has so much potential. I haven't pre-ordered it just because I don't pre-order out of principle. I don't believe in pre-ordering things that don't have a physical stock. There's no point. But that game looks like it's going to be awesome. It has some ideas behind it that I've always wondered how you can solve certain things about open world PvP, and it's a pretty smart way to go about it. According to the video I watched, they're going to make it that if you have to shoot another player, like of course that situation will arise because it is going to have some PvP involved, but if you find yourself in a position where you have to shoot another player, there will be like a meter attached to that, where every time you shoot a player or kill a player, you will get a little bit more crazy, basically. You'll have like an insanity meter, and that will affect your mental health if you kill other players. And that is just such a brilliant mechanic, so I'm definitely looking forward to that game. Hopefully it ends up as good as it can be. Am I crazy or is the ship crooked right now? Oh, there it goes. Alright, there's some stuff I wanted to do, so let's see. Where's the stone? I know No, you can craft with stone now, can't you? Oh, there it is, yep. Here we go. A stone mounting plate. Alright, let's make one. I want to see what we can do with it right now. Where'd it go? Shouldn't be under weapons, right? Where is it? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. Ooh, look at it go. Yeah, we can put it up all around. That's gonna look awesome. I don't even think we're gonna use it as a weapon mounting plate. We'll just probably. I'm torn actually. I could. Ooh. Look at it go. I don't know why. That's so entertaining to me. Let's see what we can do with this thing. My brain's all over the place today. Ooh, a didgeridoo. You hear that? The in-game music is wonderful. Alright, let's put this right over there. We'll make another one. Alright, guys, we're going to place this because I think it looks awesome. Oh, I think I just noticed that my bed is not quite... No, it's pretty centered. Never mind. Right, like that. That look good? Nope, needs to be moved over just a tad. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Let's just get this placed, and then we're going to find an island, and I'll get back with you guys. Yoink. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. All right, guys, I'm going to sail for a minute. Ooh, our ship's about to capsize. I'm going to sail for a bit, and I'll get back to you when I find a cool island. Well, I have been sailing for some time, and I think I may have inadvertently gone a little bit too south, because I know once you hit the 50s, it gets a little tough to start finding islands. I know they're supposed to be, it's supposed to be different than it was originally, like, if you'll find bunches of islands far apart, but yeah, I don't know. Figured we'd stop and do a little ship customization because I had a pretty cool idea. I want to put like, if I can get this thing to stop rocking. Stop rocking. All right. I want to, oh boy. I want to try to see if we can get like almost like a cool little decorative thing here on the sides, but the boat just keeps moving. Oh, there we go. Just got to get a little closer maybe. Wait for it. Wait for it. Dang it. Oh, this is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, there we go. One. We're going to have to make a lot more of these. I want to see if we can almost make like a trident. I think that's going to look so cool. And I've been trying to come up with something that we could do that just makes our ship just a little bit different than the norm. Also, you might see, after all the grinding I've done since last episode, we've gained a whopping 3 hardstone ore. But we actually can try something with that, and we will in a little bit. I can't believe how long I've been sailing for. I guess we may as well keep sailing, since it's just as hard to place these things while we're moving. I thought maybe it'd be a little easier if we stop moving, but it isn't. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna need a lot more than 11 of these too, but that's all right. Yeah. You know, the easiest way to do this is going to be like, I guess like on like a beach. But for now, this will do. One more on each side. This is pretty cool, actually. I didn't expect this to work quite so well. Hopefully they'll stay there when we despawn the ship and come back in. I have no idea what to think. Wish we could actually rotate it, but we can't. That's alright. Oops. Oops, we lost it. We're gonna need a lot of these. Hey, placing these things is a challenge in and of itself. Alright, now we want one in the middle. And we're just gonna keep extending them upwards. I hope I can manage to make it not look like a W. I guess if the sides are, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Like I said earlier, I'm not the most artistic fella. Make some more of these. See, I knew I saved all this stone for a reason. I knew it would come in handy someday. Let's see, what direction are we heading right now? I just want to make sure. Okay, so we're going north, so we should get to an area where islands start spawning again. I do believe you can keep going and you will find islands, though. I don't think it's impossible to find stuff far away. I just don't really want to go through that effort right now. Oh man, I'm going to need a ton of these. Alright. So something funny that's been going on is, if you guys remember, Blinky made the map of the default seed. And something that's, I've been asked by a lot of people, so I figured I'd go ahead and explain this. On Blinky's map, there's a mount, blah, 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 blah. On Blinky's map, there's a mountain, and he labeled it Mount Nerd Rock, right? That is not like an official game name of anything. The developers know who I am because they watch my videos, but they didn't name the mountain after me. Just Blinky did. I've had a bunch of people asking me, how'd you get a mountain named after you? And it's like, I didn't. Blinky just watches my videos, and Blinky made the map. So, wow, that was really cool, and a lot of people do use that map, so it was really cool to have something named after me on there. That looks so silly. Oh, man. That looks hilarious. That cannot stay. Gonna have to work on that. Oh, man. While it was, really cool to have a mountain named after me on Blinky's map, it wasn't, it's not an official name in the game or anything like that. Ooh, you can make stuff float. Hey guys, I just figured out something pretty cool. That gives me an idea. I don't know how I'd use it, but man, having some floating things could be pretty neat, right? Alright, let me think about this for a minute of how I want to go about doing this. I'm almost wondering if I should make like an N. That'd be pretty neat, right? Like a Nerd Rock N. I mean, it's not like I own the letter M, but you know what I'm saying? Like N for Nerd Rock. Let's try to just get one going straight up right here and go from there. Oops. Man, this is a lot easier said than done, isn't it? It wouldn't be so hard. Oh, an island! Woohoo! I tell you what, guys. I'm gonna get landed on that island, and I want to try to get the ship in a position where it's not moving anymore. I imagine as I get closer to the island, it will stop rocking so much. You can see the seas get really crazy when you're out in the middle of the ocean, which I actually really, really like. Let's get rid of this torch now. We don't need it here. So yeah, once we get landed, I might be able to do a better job of getting this all set up. So be right back with you. All right, and here we are. I think, unfortunately, it's still rocking a little bit. Let's see if we can wedge ourselves onto land even a little bit better. I don't know how I'm going to do that exactly, but maybe if we just keep the wind pressure going forward, we'll stand still. Negative. All right, let's try this a different way. I just want to get the ship to stop moving a little bit. I mean, keep in mind, I don't think the ship customization system was set up in such a way to allow for things like this. So, you know, kind of my own craziness that's deciding on doing this. But if we can get it to stop moving, it would probably be a lot easier. So let's just wedge ourselves right onto the land here. There's a little embankment. That should work right there. Hopefully we don't just tip over, because that would suck. Oh no, grab the wheel. Here we go. Here we go. Don't tip. Don't tip. We're still rocking a little bit. Actually, we're still rocking a lot of it. We're rocking out, man. Not that kind of rocking. Well, it's definitely an improvement. I have a crazy idea right now. Let's see if this is going to work. Zoop. Let's wedge it on up there. Okay, now we want to kind of move this out of the way. Whoop. I think that's going to work. We're still moving a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was. All right, let me see if I can do this now. Because I'm like really, I think this is a neat idea. Yeah, it's definitely better than it was. I can actually space them a little bit better too because we have more control. I don't know what I'm trying to do yet though. I wish I had a better design, a better eye for this type of thing. Let me get it on this side too. If I see it on both sides, I'll get better ideas. Whoops. I don't know how I feel about what I'd like to see this interface become, because I do know that the current interface is a placeholder. There's a part of me that really likes that when you're not looking at your inventory, there's nothing else on the screen except your health bar and stamina bar. There's also a part of me that thinks it might be really nice to just have that little hotbar at the bottom, just for control's sake. It looks funny, but you know what? I think I want to keep this just because it's like... It does make the ship look unique. What can I do from it now, though? That's the question. I could keep going up, and I could go, like, sideways. Almost make it look like a Star Trek nacelle. And I think that's going to win now, because I said the word Star Trek. The minute I say the word Star Trek, that's what I'm going with. The Star Trek is awesome. Man, I swear, everyone on Earth decides to wait till I start recording episodes to text me. Now it looks like my ship is shrugging. I don't know. I don't know. What should I be? I don't know. Alright, let me take those down. That does not look right at all. Oh, that is hilarious. But see, check this out. If I go like that and they're like floating, I might just keep that just for the heck of it. Let's see how that looks. Oh, nope. Alright, let's try that again. This episode is hilarious to me. I'm enjoying this. Yeah. I could just keep them like that, just floating. Alright, let's take this one down. It obviously doesn't look the same on both sides, and that's no good. That's going to be a big thing that's going to hold me back, is the ability to make them identical. It looks identical aside from these two, I think. Be able to get that? Uh-oh. Alright, good. Ah! I tell you what, guys. Let's leave it like that for now. Kind of looks like our ship has, like, fins in the back. But what I'd like is for you guys to give me some ideas. You can see I put 2 swords in these. Give me some ideas on what you think I could do. Because, like, there's definitely some potential here. If you have some ideas for some floating ones, like, that would be cool. I don't have any problem making it look futuristic. I don't need realism. I like it looking cool and fake. I'm down with that. We have some floating stuff. But yeah, that looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? I could probably do a better job in placing them. Look kind of a hodgepodge Frankenstein ship we got. We got just paintings up and down. We got a fire pit, like crow's nest, which I still need to finish that too, but it's going to be a while since hardstone is so hard to get. What we need to do is find another island with, what are they called? Cartographers. But we'll just explore this island a little bit more. But let me guys know something. I'm curious, what are the features that you guys are looking forward to most with the game? And what do you think about the interface? Like, how do you think the interface should start looking? Do we want like a hotbar at the bottom of the screen, like a la Minecraft or anything else? Or is it better that there's nothing there until we look in our inventory? What do you think? Because I'm on the fence myself. Sometimes it's really great having the hotbar, being able to see exactly what you're holding and switching between them. But on the other hand, for immersion purposes, I like that the actual interface is so minimal most of the time. Once you bring up the menu, then it doesn't matter what it looks like. That can look however it wants. But curious what you guys think. It doesn't look like we're going to be finding a statue this episode. But that's okay. I almost didn't get one out, but I got the new mic, and I really, really wanted to try it out, obviously. Yes, I caught it. I'm the greatest. So, yeah, let me know what you think about that. Let me know how the new mic sounds, too. I'm curious what you guys think. I mean, I heard one test recording, and I can hear the difference. To me, it sounds a lot better. But, you know, everybody has different ears, and everybody has different speakers, and I'm just kind of curious what you guys think. There's one more island over there. Let's check that out before we give up our quest for statues. Oh deer, it's a deer. Man, every game just has deers in it. I just got that Savage Lands game I was telling you guys about earlier. And if you haven't checked out that video, you guys should definitely check it out. Because I think if Salt appeals to you, you'll probably like Savage Lands also. It's not, it's not quite the same. But I think you guys would dig it. Alright, cross your fingers we find a statue here. And that's the other thing. If any of you guys are playing on Peg Leg, find me a statue island, please. Help a poor nerdy out. In fact, any useful information, if you guys have found a merchant that sells a maiden, or a merchant that sells hardstone ore, or even hardstone logs, or hardwood logs, just anything, let me know all your good coordinates for Peg Leg. And if any of you haven't started playing on Peg Leg yet, why not jump on Peg Leg and help out old nerdy? I mean, I don't mind putting in the time and exploring, but it would make it much easier to make exciting episodes if I knew where everything was, or at least where some things were. Doesn't look like there's any statues on this island either. I swear, on the old seed, on the old default seed, it was very easy to find the statue islands. I think they've become a bit more rare, but of course, it will be easier to find these things once the resource queues and the dialogue and directional advice gets added to the game. Alright, well, doesn't look like there's any statues here either. And I don't see any other islands anywhere near us. So, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, go ahead and leave me a like. It helps me out so much. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more Salt or any more of Nerd Rock. That's me. I don't know why I said it like that. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.